All right. Night owls, assemble. It is time for exposing powerful eyes. Wigger Allen Poe. Late night radio stream on the porch. Calling all night owls, calling all late night lurkers. Let's do this, dude. Let's get it. Let's do it. Everybody, assemble. I will be right back after this quick intro song from our beloved homie and brother in Christ, Ty 2048. I'll see you guys. All right, what's going on? Calling all late night owls. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Exposing Powerful Lies. You know, the cool, crisp fall air is here. It's beanie weather. It's back into beanie season. And so what better way to kick it off than with some absolute banger freaking radio shows. It's been a little while, so I told myself no excuses. I don't care. I don't care how late it is. We're rolling, and we'll see. We'll see which one of y'all's late night. We'll see which one of y'all's could really live up to that title, a late night. Shouts out to everyone here. Shouts out to all the lurkers. Shouts out to all the homies, to Ghost, KF, Jason. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are doing good. David, what's up, bro? Oh, hey, how's it going, Jerry? You stopped delivering the ice, but the ice has moved into the air, dude. I know. It's that's all I can do to keep from breaking down, honestly. Having a mental breakdown, tearing my hair out, shaving my head, tattooing my face. It's sad. It's a big sad moment. Everybody, a moment of silence, please, for the ice cubes. Everybody, thousand yard stare. Moment of silence. Brutally smoke cigarettes while silently having a 1,000 yard stare, thinking about ice cubes, please. I can't do the 1,000-yard stare. I'm trying to get that Matthew McConaughey freaking. I can't do it. Oh, so sad, dude. It's always so sad. It's such a depressing thing. Every year, I beg. I mean, I completely shame. Just bring shame upon my family name. I like cling to their coats and please let me stay. Don't make me leave. I want to keep selling ice. They're like, dude, there's ice on the ground. We don't need you. Let me stay. I'll clean the bathrooms. I I'll wash the dock. Help me. Let me stay. So every time that the air gets cold and the frickin' weather drops, you always know it's coming, and it's sad. And it's just a part of the ice season. It's part of the ice biz. It is what it is, dude. I already got another job lined up. I'm dragging my feet though. I really don't want to do it, so I'm sort of just dragging my feet before I start. I'm like, ah. But I have another potential job lined up that I'm thinking about doing that instead because it's just going to be a little bit better. So, point is, feel bad for me. Be sad. It's a sad time. Um, I did want to ask everybody while we're talking about big sads, please pray for my friend Mark who's going through a tough time right now. Pray for the Inquirer, Mark. He's been a really good friend to me, and he's going through a difficult time. So if you could add the name Mark to your prayer lists, I would really appreciate it. Jerry be like, I just want to deport illegals, dude. Oh man, I don't got it. I could get up and run and grab it, but I have a U.S. Customs and Border Patrol pen, and I've been doing the because we need a pen for our route, so I've been using it at work, and I'm like, the ICE guys are using the Border Patrol pen. Deliver ice to the desert. Wow. Wow. I see what you did there. I've said it a million times, but I often think about moving down south where I can do it all year. I don't know what the hell it is about the ice business that just so thoroughly agrees with my personality and my sensibilities, but it just does. Like, I'm crazy about that job. I don't know. Sort of the perfect storm of things at that place that just makes me go cuckoo for it, dude. So every year it's a big sad. But you gotta move on. Gotta move on. Anyway, so we do have some exciting announcements for this channel. I know, we've been kind of slacking lately. We haven't been doing too much. Just been doing these radio shows here and there. And obviously when political stuff happens that I feel obligated or feel inspired to talk about, we do that. But we are having a pretty massive technology upgrade happening very soon here. We're getting a new laptop, getting new technology, dude. And so that's going to open up a lot more possibilities for this channel. And so basically my plans for it are to move into I guess you could say a more traditional type of stream where I want to get serious about streaming at least once a week, if not more. And basically, the idea is that now that I'll have a better computer, I'll be able to do video game streams or whatever. I'm even thinking about maybe restreaming over to Twitch just to have, another sort of thing. And once I do that, I'll be able to restream over to Rumble again, which would be nice. Once I can sort of have the firepower to be able to handle it. And basically what I want to do is a semi-daily, I don't want to totally commit to daily, but a semi-daily stream where it's just sort of chill stream, hang out, we'll pull up the news for the day, we'll talk about current events, whatever's happening, maybe stream some games, and then at night we'll still do the radio shows, we'll still do the radio chill streams for those of you who like it, and then go through and clip out. So if I'm talking about the news, we'll clip that and we'll put it up as a clip, sort of a more traditional type stream. That's my hope and goal for the channel moving forward, and hopefully we can sort of start doing it more regularly again, because I'm too lazy, dude. I'm sorry, I can just make so many excuses to not be motivated to stream, and I gotta kick myself in the butt and get back to it, because I really love doing it, and so I gotta fight against my lazy nature and get back to it. So that's what we're gonna do. So tonight, the radio shows we got, dude, I should have done this show like a week ago, because I've been listening to a lot of radio shows lately, and I've found a lot of good ones, and I've just been throwing them into that playlist I got on the channel, the best old-time horror radio playlist. If you guys ever want to listen to some stuff on your own and you're curious, like, well, What are some good ones? I have an entire playlist. I'm going to pull it up now and I'll show you guys. I have an entire playlist that basically every time I come across something that's good, I throw it in there. And honestly, it's been like the last week or two. I've thrown at least 5 or 6 more episodes in there. So we got a lot to pick from today. The one that I'm really thinking about right now is the one we're going to start off with, which I believe... Where the hell is it, dude? Where's the radio? Where's the radio playlist? Come on. Dude, am I blind? Am I blind? Old movie watch-alongs, Orthodox chants, Sound of Radio, radio. There it is. There it is. We got 27 videos in here. All right, if you guys are ever curious and you want to know where to start, this is where you start. You go over here and you check it out. All right, check out my playlist. Tell me it's good. Compliment my playlist. Jerry is switching from ice-powered computers to electric computers. Dude, you know they actually have, like, water-cooled computers? That would be a very fitting theme. I should get a water cooling system and just fill it with ice cubes, dude. Okay, so over the last week, I've added from... Okay, so from The Voice of Death, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've added 8 episodes to our roster here, all of which were good. Okay, but we're gonna start with Solid Gold Soldiers because I don't remember anything about it other than I really liked it. So we also got this one called The Overcoat, which is like a Russian, sort of like a Dostoevsky type story. Very sad, very Russian, very sad. But yes, so we're going to start off with Solid Gold Soldiers. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for being here. I am currently unemployed, okay? I did get laid off technically. So it is a difficult time for me. So if you got, super chats, please, if you can, if you want to, you can super chat to the show via Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. Helps me eat. Helps me pay off all of the loan sharks from my gambling debts. It helps me build my my Kingpin Empire criminal enterprise and all of that stuff. So, guys, if you can do that, thank you. I really appreciate it. And let's just kick right off, dude. Let's just get started here. Please remember to like, share, and leave comments after the video is done going live. It really does help us out with the algorithm, dude. We need more comments in our videos. If you like this kind of stream... What the heck just happened? If you like this kind of show and you want to see more of it, like and comment. That really helps. How much does it cost to stop you asking for USDs? Oh man, dude, too much, bro, too much. I think I've been doing pretty good. I haven't been begging anymore. I haven't been begging really. It's there. It's there. If you want to help a brother out, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? And please let me know, guys, how the audio is doing. If I'm way too loud over it, just let me know.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The poets claim it's love that makes the world go round. That's a beautiful conceit, and we should let them enjoy it. However, practical people know better. Sensible people know what really makes the world go round, and that's money. Yes, money. With money, you not only make the world go round, but you can make it go fast or slow. or even bring it to a full, complete, and shuddering stop.
Oliver, darling.
Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Miss Wilson, is something...
Absolutely, bro. I will show you every single spot where they posted up and aggressively glared at the passersby. I'll happily do that, dude.
wrong, Colonel Colfax? You have a certain look on your face.
Have I? What kind of look?
The look of a man who's about to announce he wants to break his engagement. Is that why you're here?
No, that is not why. I have...
Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, too. So at our church, we recently did a Inquirers event. If you guys can remember, about a year or two ago, we did a similar event, an Inquirers event at the church, where basically all the clergy hosted a Q&A, a short Vespers service, and then had like pizza and wings and stuff. And the deacons each gave a speech. The reader, my buddy Reader Paul, Godfather Reader Paul, he gave a speech, and then they posted it to YouTube. We restreamed it and sort of used it as a springboard to talk about the faith. We're going to be doing that again soon, within the next probably week, because I'm basically just waiting for Paul to finish uploading the videos. But once he does, we're going to be restreaming it. So we got another Orthodox stream coming up soon.
Yes?
I have come to place you under arrest.
Arrest?
Miss Mariah Wilson, you...
Nah, bro, they're all in hiding right now. I mean, I can show you where they were, but, you know, our commander-in-chief here, he sort of got rid of them, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. You know, ironically, though, they replaced... So the hotel where they were housing them, they turned it into Section 8 housing. So it's just sort of out of the frying pan and into the fire.
are charged with spying against the government of the Confederate States of America. And it is my duty to conduct you to a place of court-martial.
Oh, now I remember. This is the Confederate episode. All right, sweet.
Our mystery drama, Solid Gold Soldiers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Michael Wager and E.V. Jester.
The South will rise again.
It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly.
So currently in Buffalo, it is, let's see, what's the weather? It is 48 degrees Fahrenheit. So right now I got my sweater on. Oh, there goes the light. I got my sweater on. I got my beanie on. Let me just try and get this set up here. And I got my heated electric blanket. So y'all get the coffee out. Get your cups of coffee out. Get your meowdy, come on now. Your meowdy partner cups of coffee out. Your heated blankets out. We're porch streaming.
No
Thank you,
war
Jason.
in our history has the
Jason Scholl sends in $5. Thank you so much, Jason. Love you, bro. Thank you so much.
power to fire the imagination as does the Civil War, or, if you will, the war between the states. Obviously, that's because it was our very own war. It belonged to us and to nobody else. Professional and amateur historians keep fighting and refighting it constantly. If Grant had done this, or if Lee had done that, or if Longstreet or Jackson or Hood had only done something else, we're obsessed with the battles.
Yeah, if frickin' Jackson would have just, if he would have just dropped the nuke, you know, if he would have just dropped the atom bomb, the South would have won. Yeah, we see Confederate flags flying all the time up here up north, which is very ironic. It's very ironic, but it's also understandable.
Great bloody battles, Donelson, Vicksburg, Gettysburg, the Wilderness. But there were greater, more important, more decisive battles than these. Battles in which not one drop of blood was shed. Battles which did not occur on the open field. We're in Charleston, South Carolina. It is the beginning of the year 1863.
Ah, Mr. Burton, please be seated.
Oh, thank you. Devilish weather out there, Colonel Colfax. In here, too.
I admit, sir, it is a bit warm.
Warm, you say? I have no fear of the fires of Hades after sampling the heat of your fair city, sir.
It does take getting used to. Sir, have you examined the list?
Yes, indeed. Each and every item.
You must admit it would be quite a windfall for the merchants and manufacturers you represent in Great Britain.
Windfall? Bless my soul, sir. How can you call it a windfall?
Look at the prices we offer you for the necessities of life and the sinews of war.
Which brings us to the matter of payment.
I thought we had agreed we are pledging our cotton.
Cotton, yes, a most precious and valuable commodity. Several million bales of cotton would be a godsend to the mills of England. There is, however, one small difficulty.
Difficulty?
Oh, come, Colonel Colfax. You know as well as I do the nature of the difficulty. You also pledged us last year's cotton.
And it's yours. It belongs to you.
Not while it sits and rots on the docks of Charleston.
We are planning a fleet of blockade destroyers.
The truth is that the Federals control the seas. Now, I have been instructed by my principals to insist on direct payment.
Very well. We shall pay you in cash.
But I hope you understand, Colonel, by cash we do not mean paper.
Sir, do you impugn the honor of the Confederate States of America?
Well, I'm only saying, Colonel, with no offense, that anyone can set up a press and print money.
I consider that an insult.
Spare me your melodrama. We cannot accept your paper money.
Which is another way of saying you have no faith in our government.
Faith is too fragile to stand alone. It usually requires a pedestal. And one made of gold is always best.
But we are winning. We won the battles at Bull Run, Chancellorsville, Fredericksburg.
Unfortunately, you have not won any lately.
Well, it's no secret that Lee is planning an offensive into the north, into Pennsylvania.
We do not consider that a wise maneuver.
It is not for foreigners to determine the tactics and strategy of our war.
Ah, but you see, Colonel, it is our war also. We already are heavily invested, and you are asking us to support you further.
We are willing to pay for all materials.
And we must insist on payment in gold.
Gold?
As a down payment, as a token of good faith, $1 million in gold. But those, sir, are our terms.
I am not empowered to approve of payment in gold.
Well, I understand.
I will have to take up the matter with the president himself.
Well, naturally. I have at my disposal a steam-powered blockade runner, easily the fastest ship afloat. We can load her with the gold at night, steal out of the harbor, and be in London 12 days from now. Your merchandise can be delivered here some 20 days later. In 1 month, sir, you will have arms, ammunition, equipment, and supplies for an entire army corps.
I see. Very well, Mr. Burton. I shall convey these rather harsh conditions to the president.
Harsh conditions. Well, son, business is business.
Not among gentlemen.
Colonel, war just is not a gentleman's business.
Those are the terms, Mr. President.
In return for the gold, we are to receive all the items on the list.
Yes, sir.
We give Mr. Burton the money. He delivers it to England on his blockade runner. And then he has other blockade runners to bring us the equipment.
Yes, sir. That's how we've been dealing with the British since the war began.
The risks, Colonel?
A ship carrying the gold can be intercepted or sunk by a federal man of war.
Yes.
And even if the gold is delivered to England, the ships carrying the cargo to us may be unable to run the blockade.
In other words, the ordinary risks, Colonel.
Yes, Mr. President.
And what is your feeling in this matter?
If we have the gold, I say let's do it.
Why?
Do we have a choice? The Federals have 10 factories to our 1. Sooner or later, we must be overwhelmed by their superior equipment. We must win the war now or lose it forever.
But we are winning, aren't we, Colonel?
No, sir. We mauled the Federals here in the east, but they have already driven us from the west.
Is that how you see it?
Our only hope is General Lee's planned invasion of Pennsylvania. As it stands now, it will fail.
Why, Colonel?
He hasn't enough men.
But they're picked troops, the best soldiers in the world, experienced veterans. Their morale is splendid.
Yes, they're straining at the leash and they'll make short work of the Yankees. I've heard all that kind of talk, sir. But Lee will have to suffer terrible casualties. We need another 20,000 men.
Yes, you're right. Of course you're right, Colonel.
At the crucial point, success will depend on a fresh, well-equipped reserve. Without it, Lee is lost. $1 million in gold can buy us that reserve Army Corps. And they will turn the tide of the war. But do we have $1 million in gold?
We'll raise it. We'll raise it somehow. Tell Mr. Burton we agree to his terms.
To die for one's country is to live forever. To fall in the fight is to stand with the brave. Bold sons of the South, we'll forget you never. How holy the earth that will serve as your grave.
And also, does anybody have $1 million worth of gold we could borrow?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Mariah Wilson, surely the foremost actress on the stage today. Thank you for your inspired recitation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the Gold Ball this evening. These gala celebrations are being held all over the South to raise gold to buy the necessary supplies for our brave boys in the field. So give generously of your gold coins, your gold rings. In short, if it is gold, give it. Thank you. Why, thank you. Miss Wilson, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Oh, my pleasure, Colonel.
I've always gone to the theater to watch you, ma'am. I think you are a great artiste.
Thank you, Colonel.
I understand you're a strong partisan of the Confederate cause.
As an actress, I am partial to romance. And there simply is no romance in the North. It's so cold and so businesslike. Is it true what everyone says, that General Lee is actually going to invade the North? I shouldn't have asked that. I'm sure it's a military secret.
Well, it's hardly a secret, Miss Wilson.
Well, good evening, Colonel.
Mr. Burton.
A most successful affair, sir.
Miss Wilson, may I present Mr. Alexander Burton?
Your servant, ma'am.
How do you do?
I have heard so much about you, Miss Wilson.
In a very real sense, it might be said that this gala is being held for Mr. Burton.
Indeed.
Yes, Mr. Burton is the agent for the English Combine that will furnish us with the necessary supplies and equipment.
Oh, well, then he deserves some very special treatment.
It can be said that with Mr. Burton rests the fate of our country.
Oh, now, sir, really, you mustn't make me all that important.
Mr. Burton shall conduct the gold to England.
May the heavens protect you and us, Mr. Burton.
Thank you, ma'am.
What a wonderful night this is. I have a feeling that victory is in the air. Victory and peace.
Now, I would like to drink to that.
And I would like to dance to that. May I have the pleasure, Miss Wilson?
That was it.
Shouts out to Ghost. Ghost sends in a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. He says, it's Ghost here. This may not be Confederate gold, but I hope this will help with the cause. Well, every little bit counts as we slowly inch our way up to that $1 million in Confederate gold bullion. We gotta pay for more Ewok soldiers, dude.
Well, I say, who's there? Well, if you're a bandit or a burglar, I warn you, I'm armed. Very well, let us find out.
Good evening.
What? Bless my soul,
It's Mariah Wilson. May I come in?
Oh, to what do I owe this honor?
May I ask you to put down the revolver? Firearms have always made me nervous.
I confess they make me somewhat nervous as well. But once again, to what do I owe this honor?
I came here because I am curious.
Curious?
Yes, I want to see your Pokemon collection.
Yes. I should like to know your name.
Oh, but you know my name. Or perhaps you've forgotten. I'm Alexander Burton.
No, sir. That's the discrepancy. You are not Alexander Burton, agent for the Great Britain Commercial and Manufacturing Group.
Now, my dear young lady, how can you possibly say that?
Uh-oh.
Well, I have two reasons. First, you're not an Englishman. Oh, your accent sounds authentic, but it's a stage accent and not the genuine article. Second, I know Alexander Burton. I met him when I played in London some years ago.
Well.
Yes, Mr. Burton.
And, what else do you have to say to me, Miss Wilson?
I don't know what your endeavor is exactly.
But I
am
want
not
50% of it. You better give me 50% of it.
announcing to you the fact that you now have a partner.
A partner?
Yes, a partner.
Dude, these frickin' women, always the same.
A silent partner.
A silent partner. And also a dead partner. You're a very rash young woman, Miss Wilson. And I'm afraid it must cost you your life.
Yo, what up, Marilyn?
Well, who is Mr. Burton? Evidently, he is not as advertised. We know.
Welcome, welcome. We are listening to Solid Gold Soldiers from the CBS Radio Mystery Theater. So far, it just began, but so far the Confederacy needs to raise $1 million in gold to pay for more soldiers. And the guy who's trying to do the deal, turns out he isn't who he says he is. And now this woman just caught him lying, and now she wants in on the swindle.
Mariah Wilson is a famous actress of the day, but obviously she's also a little more than that. Right now, she's looking into the muzzle of this gentleman's revolver. He may shoot her. He may not. Just what he does decide will be revealed in a few moments when I return with Act Two.
Oh, snap. Do we got to go on a treasure hunt, dude?
In time of war, all other things being equal, a rich army will usually beat a poor army. An army travels on its stomach, which means it needs food. And it also travels on its feet, which means it needs shoes. And it needs a great many other things, too. And these are things only money can buy. The Confederate States is raising what was, for those days, a huge sum of gold. But where is it going?
Now, Mr. Burton. You see, I still call you Mr. Burton. You know you can't kill me.
Why not?
Before I came here, I made my plans known to a friend. And if anything should occur, that friend will notify the proper authorities.
You're bluffing.
Call it. Pull the trigger. Well,
Well, bless us all, you are a spunky young woman.
and now, Mr. Burton, how did you achieve your present position?
Oh, well, it was a succession of events. I happened to be in Liverpool on business.
What sort of business?
Oh, whatever sort of business might come up.
I see.
And, well, it was late at night, and I was returning to my lodgings when I saw a well-dressed man walking up the street. Suddenly, two mean-looking fellows jumped on him and started to beat him. They were thieves, of course, who were after his money. Well, each to his own trade, I always say. I had no mind to interfere. But they happened to see me and became frightened, and they just ran away. Oh, steady, sir. Now, just lie easy. Steady. I'll call for help, and I'll get you...
My head. My head.
They did strike you a nasty blow or two.
I must get back to the ship.
No. Don't try to get up, sir. Worst thing for a blow on the old noggin. Just rest.
My name is Burton. Alexander Burton.
Oh, yes, sir. I've heard of you. You're sailing for America. Read all about you in the newspaper.
Everything is spinning about. I'm dying.
Now, sir, I live just a few doors up the street. You can lie down, and I can go for a doctor.
No, get me to the ship. It sails. Get me to...
Well, he was in no condition to go anywhere. So I got him into my room somehow and stretched him out on the couch. I thought there'd be a gift in it for me, you know. But he wouldn't let me leave him. He clutched my hand and refused to let go. He just kept talking to me. He was delirious.
I'm going there, representing my clients. I'll drive the biggest bargain in history. I'll make them pay in gold. None of their worthless paper. Gold. $1 million in gold. Gold. Now, take me to the ship. The ship is waiting to sail. The ship is waiting for me. For me. Take me to the ship.
And suddenly, he was dead. So, since he wouldn't need it any longer, I searched his pockets for money. And I looked at the sheaf of documents in his coat.
And you
Damn,
decided
dude, this
to
guy's just shameless.
become Mr. Alexander Burton.
Who is empowered to collect $1 million in gold from the Confederate government.
What did you do with Mr. Burton's body?
Oh, for a few shillings, you can always find some obliging gentleman.
And the gold?
I've discussed the matter with some of the crew who appeared sympathetic.
Is that all it cost back then, dude? 1800s, you just throw a couple shillings to somebody. Hey, take care of this body for me.
The others will be convinced to join us, one way or another.
And so the ship will take on the gold, but it will not sail to England.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, now that I am your partner,
Ah, yes, my new partner.
my share should be 10%.
That's quite a bit of money.
Well, I could have asked for more, but I'm not greedy.
And, just how do you expect to be paid?
I expect you to deliver the money before the ship sails.
And none of that frickin' fake Monopoly Confederacy money. I want it in solid gold
The
bullion.
bargain, partner.
Yes, it's a bargain, partner.
Miss Wilson, I haven't really had a chance to thank you for your efforts last night.
Come now, Colonel. I did very little.
That's not true. Your very presence cast a golden glow over the evening.
Why, Colonel, how poetic. Do you actually write poetry?
I believe every man speaks poetry when he's properly inspired, and I have found my inspiration.
Really?
Miss Wilson, may I call you Mariah?
Please.
Mariah.
Yeah, but see, that's actually worth more, right? Because it's got chocolate. I mean, you can't eat gold.
I have never been very good with words.
Well, I think you're doing very well.
Thank you, ma'am, but action is more my style, and well, Miss Wilson, Mariah, there is something I must tell you. For the first time in my life, I have met a woman to whom I would offer my heart and my hand.
Colonel.
You can't call a man Colonel after he says something like that.
I don't even know your first name.
It's Oliver.
Oliver.
Yes, I could give you my heart and my life. But here now, they are not mine to offer. They belong to my country.
I understand, Oliver.
But may I dare to hope that one day when this terrible war will be over.
Yes, Colonel. Oliver, when this terrible war will finally be over.
Well, Mr. Stryker, what news do you have for me?
Well, all in all, the news is pretty good.
Ah, what is it?
Well, as you yourself should remember, you says to me, Stryker, I want you to watch that Miss Wilson woman night and day. Keep an eye on the house and follow wherever she goes. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
Well, just this morning, she walks out of the house, strolls down the street. I follows her, very cautious, and she turns down a deserted lane. And making sure she ain't observed, she quickly places her letter inside the trunk of an old oak tree. Hello, what's this, I ask myself. And after she leaves, I just sticks me hand in, and here it is.
I thank you, Mr. Stryker.
What's it say?
You mean you weren't curious enough to read it?
I'd need more than curiosity. I'd need to know how to read.
That's okay. Reading's for gay people.
Beautiful handwriting this lady has. Alert, blockading squadron, runner preparing to sail soon with gold shipments. Well. So think of what we have just learned about the fair Miss Mariah Wilson.
Should we get rid of Miss Wilson? I could do it with no trouble at all.
No, Stryker. There's always the correct way to do these things.
With a Gatling gun.
Burton, I must apologize for one of our sudden southern storms.
Terrible weather, isn't it?
But I am happy to report everything seems to be going smoothly. We should have all the gold, and you can be ready to sail within the week.
Oh, well, that is splendid. Colonel...
Yes, sir?
I'm not sure I know how to say this, but that was a splendid gala you held the other evening.
It was reputed to be the best in the whole South. Of course, we were graced by the presence of Miss Maria Wilson.
Ah, yes, Miss Wilson. I'm afraid I should talk to you about Miss Wilson.
What is there to say about Miss Wilson?
Well, I'm not sure. Perhaps I'm imagining things, but let me tell you at any rate. I had met Miss Wilson before we were introduced at the ball the other evening.
Oh, Miss Wilson didn't seem to recall
Well,
that.
met is perhaps not quite the right word. Miss Wilson played the season of 1860 in London. As a matter of fact, I attended her last performance. I was very much impressed by the speech she made after the curtain fell. She said that she was returning home because war was certain, and she wanted to help her country.
Oh, and she has. She most certainly has helped.
But her country is the North.
Oh, Mr. Burton, I'm positive you're in error.
If only I were. No. She had everyone in tears. She hailed Abraham Lincoln as the savior of the United States. She said the South had been seized by the powers of darkness.
Mr. Burton, what you are telling me is absolutely incredible.
Well, so what motive would I have for lying, for slandering the lady?
I find what you are saying impossible to believe.
As I know, sir. That's because you're in love with the lady.
Sir.
If you were not in love with the lady...
That's because you're simping hard.
Would it be possible?
It's cringe.
I feel that I know Miss Wilson, that she cannot be what you say she is.
Colonel, I know your feelings, but would you trust the fate of your country on them?
So
Colonel, certain things are difficult to... well, I felt it my duty to present you with a piece of information.
The fact that she may have made such a speech on the eve of the war, that does not mean it expressed her true feelings.
Oh, the speech sounded quite true to me.
Those feelings may have changed when she came home and became convinced of the justice of the Southern cause.
Would your feelings toward your country ever change, Colonel?
Well, there's one way to find out. We will search her house.
Oh, this girl getting busted. My man's a straight devious.
Just a moment. Oliver, what a wonderful surprise. Come in.
Yeah, it's a damn shame we didn't have the Ewok army back then, man. That whole history would have been way different.
Hoping you'd come calling on me.
Were you, Miss Wilson?
Miss Wilson. Why, is something wrong, Colonel?
Maria, confess.
To what?
Confess you're a Union spy.
Who accuses me?
Does it matter?
I have a right to know. Let me face my accuser.
Maria, if we love each other, there can be no falsehoods between us. Are you a spy?
Who accuses me?
I have received a report of a speech you made after your final performance in London in 1860.
I wasn't in London in 1860.
Unfortunately, Mr. Burton happened to see you express your Union sentiments quite strongly.
I played the season of 1860 in Boston. Why, if you read the Boston newspapers, well, get old copies of the paper.
Mr. Burton saw you and heard you.
Mr. Burton. How do you know Mr. Burton is all that he claims to be?
Miss Wilson, this is unworthy of you. Mr. Burton is an English gentleman.
How do you know?
Mr. Burton.
You know, all she asked for was 10%. I don't know why this dude didn't just go along with it.
Carries all the proper documents.
Can anyone here identify Mr. Burton? Well, can they? Do you intend to give a man whom nobody knows $1 million in gold and let him sail away with it? Do you?
Confess, Maria, please. And I shall find a way to spare your life. If I can, please, Maria, do not make it more difficult for me.
Why do you insist I am a spy?
This letter. It's in your handwritten script.
Where did you find that?
We searched your house.
Oh.
Alert blockading squadron. Runner prepared to sail soon with gold shipment.
I see.
And you are a spy.
It was the best way I could serve my country.
I understand.
And now?
Now I am forced to place you under arrest.
Well, may I ask a favor, Colonel?
Of course.
May I be permitted to change my costume for the occasion? I should wear black.
Oh, very well, Miss Wilson.
Thank you.
Oh, very well. I'm a moron.
I shall not keep you waiting.
Miss Wilson! Miss Wilson! Miss Wilson! Miss Wilson! Gone. How could you let her get away, Lieutenant?
But she didn't get away, Colonel.
She is gone.
Shouts out to Marilyn for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Marilyn. And shouts out to Stephen Mulroney, by the way, who sent in $20 super chat in the middle of the week. No show. Thank you so much, Stephen, and thank you so much, Marilyn. Really appreciate you guys.
Well, my man had all four sides of the house surrounded. All the windows were under observation, and the back door, she didn't come out of the house.
You mean no one came out of that house?
Well, that's right, sir. No one.
No one at all.
Well, no one except...
Yes, who?
An old slave woman.
No one except an old slave
Oh,
woman. Where
God.
did she go?
Where did she go?
Yes, where did she go?
No one except this old slave woman who was wearing like a cartoonishly large bonnet and a big old dress, and it looked like there were three people all scrunched together in one dress. But nobody but that.
Quickly, where did
I
she
didn't
go?
hardly notice, Colonel.
Think!
Well, I try, but who notices an old slave woman?
Of course, you and I know very well that the old slave lady is none other than Maria Wilson. Well, she is now deep in the heart of the enemy country, and surely a hue and cry will be raised against her. However, she does have one thing in her favor. She's an actress. She can assume various roles. She has other parts to play when I return shortly with Act 3.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me this lady put on blackface? Oh, that's a cancel. That's a big time cancel right there. She's dressed up like an old slave. You know there were blackface.
In 1863, the American Civil War is reaching toward its crisis. The decisive battle will be fought at Gettysburg. As one famous Confederate general put it, battles are won by those who get thar fustest with the mostest. What the South must do is get the necessary tools of war from abroad, and this costs money. And money is scarce and precious. And this is what our story has been all about. Money. Which is what most stories are really all about.
Plot twist.
An old slave woman trudges wearily along a dusty country road in South Carolina. She stops near an old farm
I can't wait to hear the accent here. This is going to be full-on freaking minstrel show accent.
house. The farmer is in the front yard, about to saddle his horse.
Massa.
What is it, Grandma?
Yes.
You hungry?
Yes, sir. Powerful hungry.
You ain't from around here. Don't tell me you running away at your age. Who you belong to?
I can't remember, sir.
Yes, dude. This is full-on Hillary Clinton giving a speech in the South, dude. Yes.
Well, go around the back to the kitchen. Tell him I says to give you something to eat.
I'd be powerful obliged to you, John Stevens.
Good Lord. Come into the house, quickly.
Good Lord. This woman is racist.
We shall have to get rid of this Burton fellow.
Why, John? Let him take the gold. We can have the blockade squadron capture him at sea.
Look, he'll be flying a British flag, which means we can only board him inside the territorial limits. Suppose by some lucky chance he sneaks past the blockade. What if we're forced to capture him on the high seas? We have no right to board a British ship in international waters.
Then we must force the rebels to use one of their own blockade runners.
The problem remains how to get rid of this Burton or whatever his name is.
I can do that.
How?
Why, just leave the details to me. I'm an actress. Oh, but that's only half the job. When they get rid of him and decide to use their own vessel, We need someone on board that ship.
Don't worry about me. I have the power of blackface.
That will be truly impossible, Mariah. Every member of that crew will be a picked man.
Good night, David. Good night to Marilyn.
I could get on board that ship.
You could... Oh, well, how could you possibly hope
I know Colonel Oliver Colfax. I know how he feels, how he thinks. I know a way to get on board.
How?
They can always use a cabin boy. I'd need a little luck.
But could you actually disguise yourself?
I could try. They'll choose a dark night.
Cabin boy, is that like canteen boy?
A fast ship. They might be able to steal past the squadron, but if I can get on board with one of those new pistols that fire a bright light into the sky...
Yes, a flare.
A flare. Yes. It would be like a flash of daylight. The blockade squadron would see the ship immediately. They could blow it right out of the water.
But, Mariah, you'll be on that ship.
But, John, somebody has to make sure the Navy catches sight of that blockade runner. Somebody has to make noise or fire a flare or do something. And if that somebody has to be me, well, I can only tell you the gold must never get to England.
Well, Colonel, tonight is the great event, eh?
Yes, and it looks like favorable time, too. There'll probably be a heavy mist, judging from the weather now.
Oh, yes, sir, I'm sure of the success of our enterprise.
Shall you be my guest for luncheon, sir? I know of a splendid place to dine just down the street.
Oh, my pleasure, Colonel.
Shall we?
You know, I'm quite impressed with your country, Colonel.
We shall be a great nation one day. We may be poor in material things, but we are rich in spirit.
Which is what really matters.
Henry, it's you! Henry Atkins!
I beg your pardon.
They said you're going to America, and I'll come looking for you.
Mom, I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
Mistaken? Wouldn't I know my own husband? Would I forget a dog like you?
Oh, no.
Would I forget how you left me, the baby?
Oh, my God.
This is most awkward.
I said I'd travel the old wide world to track you down and demand justice for what you've done to me and my child.
This is a mad woman, Colonel.
It is to call me mad. Listen, everybody listen. This beast here, he leaves a woman and an infant child in London, England, to starve to death.
No, calm your...
All right, I gotta hand it to this lady. She's a good actress, dude. So far, she's been a slave. Now she's his long-lost, abandoned wife. You know, I gotta hand it to her, dude. She's passing it all.
Yourself, madam, I'm Colonel Colfax. I promise you, justice to you will be done. You say your name is Elizabeth Atkins, and you...
It's pretty hard, though. It's pretty hard to believe that, like, this guy who was in love with her can't tell. Can't tell who she is.
Mr. Burton.
He ain't Mr. Burton. He's Mr. Atkins, Henry Atkins.
You're sure?
I know me own husband, don't I?
You have proof?
What proof would I have? Except me own word. He met me and married me in the spring of '57. A year later, he says to me, "Hey, the pickings must be good in America." And I give him me life savings, and off he goes, promising to send for me.
How did you get here?
Well, after I seen that I'd been had, I left the baby with me mother and come here searching for him.
How did you know to come to Charleston?
Well, sir, I knows the sort of gentleman he'd associate with. Someone said they heard he was onto a good thing down here.
I see.
Sir, I didn't mean to cause nobody no trouble. It's just that I need money for the baby. I want him to grow up with an education like I never had.
Can't you think of the baby? The baby needs book learning, sir.
Dad?
Well, Mrs. Atkins, we shall look...
I'm just waiting for him to bust out in song, you know? This is just reminding me of Sweeney Todd, dude. I'm waiting for Johnny Depp to come strolling up, or what's her name? Singing about pies.
Into this further, and...
Shit.
Thank you very much.
The worst pies. Think of the baby.
I was just barely able to rescue him from the mob, Mr. President.
And the woman?
Well, I questioned her, and she was quite distressed.
Do you believe her story?
I don't know what to believe.
Well, sir, we believe all women. This is woke culture.
Where's Mr. Burton now?
Under guard.
It's an awkward situation, Colonel, but it can't be helped.
May I suggest, sir, that someone who knows Burton, someone who has dealt with him before, should come to Charleston and settle the matter.
Oh, then you do suspect him, Colonel.
Sir, I know this. The last reserves, the last resources of our country are being entrusted to a gentleman who may or may not be who he says he is.
Well, his documents, his instructions all seem to be in perfect order.
Yeah, homeboy's got the right paper. He must be him.
Documents may have been stolen from the real Mr. Burton. If so, the real Mr. Burton is probably dead.
Ah, Breckenridge.
Come on, it's just $1 million worth of gold. It's not that big a deal.
Breckenridge has dealt with the real Mr. Burton in London.
Oh, but, sir, Mr. Breckenridge is in Richmond.
Well, I know. And we stand to lose valuable time. We must have the equipment within the month if it's to do General Lee any good.
Mr. President, may I suggest that we ship the gold to England in one of our own vessels?
We run the risk it could be captured on the high seas.
We also take the risk that a British blockade runner could be boarded before it leaves the territorial waters.
Yes, yes. But once in international waters, the British flag protects her. However, the crew of most of these vessels are basically privateers, which is a polite name for pirates. Oh, they'll know they have gold aboard. It could be too tempting.
Then why entrust
And there's the second Johnny Depp crossover.
It's valuable cargo to strangers in any event. We must use one of our own craft. Yes, come in. Well, my lad, what can I do for you?
Sir? Sir?
Speak up, son. Speak up and step inside. Well?
Sir, I wish to sign on the Dixie as cabin boy.
Cabin boy? Why, you're too young to...
I'm almost 13.
What do you know about the Dixie?
Well,
I'm ready to fight and die for my country.
everybody knows she's going to run the blockade tonight.
What do you mean, everybody?
I'm already 13 years old. I got 2 kids and an ex-wife and a widow.
Well, I suppose everybody does.
I want to sign aboard.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. You're too young.
You got to take me with you, please. I got to fight for my country. I got nowhere to go.
Well, we'll find a place for you with some kind-hearted people here in the city.
My place is fighting for my country. My place is on the Dixie.
But the Dixie's a ship of war.
I'm good at fetching, at carrying. I do as I'm told. Please.
I'm good at fetching and carrying and scrubbing, complaining. I'm really good at laying about.
Please. I'll be a good sailor.
I'm sorry. How does this girl keep frickin' tricking the same people, dude? With this, she's just putting on some makeup.
Move aboard quickly and quietly, men. We just have time to make the tide.
This fog is a blessing, Colonel.
Yes, Lieutenant. And now I feel certain we shall succeed.
Colonel, I brought you a hot cup of coffee.
Thank you, son. Better get on board quickly.
Yes, sir.
They won't expect us to put out to sea in this mist. Or if they do, it won't matter. Once we're underway, I don't think they have anything that can catch us.
Last man's reported aboard, Colonel. We're ready to make way.
Very good, Lieutenant. Gather the crew up forward. I needn't tell you, men, this is the single most important mission of the war. This cargo must get to England so we can return with the equipment we need to win. The Federals are out to get us. They'll try their damnedest. We shall move out under sail. No one is to speak above a whisper. No one is to smoke or show any light whatsoever.
Aww.
The fire must be out in the galley. No smoking. Sailing master,
Jerry, put that cigarette down.
take over the ship.
Oh, of course it is. I mean, of course it is, dude. This is, this is the 70s. If this were the 40s, the 50s, then maybe. But yeah, this CBS Radio Mystery Theater, compared to now, it seems like, oh, it's so wholesome, but it's not. It's not based, not by a long shot. Oh, dude, good call, bro. She's definitely freaking RH negative, reptilian, 5-dimensional Cheetah Uri bloodline, dude, for sure.
Fog is lifting, sir.
That's all right. There's no moon.
I'll feel better out on the open sea where there's more room to maneuver.
Tell the sailing master to change over to steam power as soon as he thinks it's safe. We need the speed.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Colonel.
Well, son, what are you doing up here?
Cook sent me upstairs to find out what you want for your dinner.
My compliments to the cook.
Word from the lookout up forward, sir.
I want a hamburger, no a cheeseburger. I want a hot dog. I want a
He
milkshake.
sees a ship off in the distance. It could be a Union steam frigate.
They could blow us out of the water. Pass the word. All about the ship. Quiet. Absolute quiet. No one is to move. No one is to breathe.
Yes, sir.
Quiet, man.
You there, I hear you breathing.
See that ship, son?
The ship?
The Union battleship.
No. No, sir.
There in the darkness. Dead ahead.
I don't see.
That big black shape, that's the Union ship.
Well, she's moving away.
Yeah, that's right.
She don't see us.
What luck. What enchanted luck. She just happens not to see us. She's moving off. And in a minute, we'll be lost to sight.
Huh? How can she not see us?
Mad at sea, it's hard. Just one more minute. Give us one more minute, and we'll be lost in the darkness. One more minute.
Oh, she's starting to disappear.
Just half a minute more.
No!
What?
What are you doing? The rebel boat is here!
After that boy, after him! Don't let him find...
She gave herself up just like that? Come on, man. You might as well keep your cover, even if the ship don't see you. Daygyre in the house. What's up, dude? Night Owls Assemble. What's going on, homeboy? Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. We're at the end of the first episode of today's chill stream, so stick around if you want, and we'll be getting into our next episode.
That pistol! Don't! Where's that boy? Why, he jumped overboard, sir. The Yankee ship has seen us. He's fired. Let's make a run for it.
So she blows her frickin' top, freaks out, and then just jumps overboard into the freezing cold water. Not only has she got superhuman actress powers, but she's also got a thick layer of blubber, apparently, to keep her insulated from dying in the water.
Yeah. Let me give you a hand, sailor.
Thank you, kind sir.
It's you.
Yes, me. Do you still want me to share your wrath, Colonel?
I ought to...
Yes?
Oh, come on before you drown. Well, the ship is gone under. With the gold.
I'm sorry for you, but for me, I'm glad.
You were the old slave lady.
Yes.
And...
It's messed up, too, because it's gold that they got from, like, just Southerners in general. You know, they held that frickin' fundraiser, and everybody donated their heirlooms and all of their jewelry. What a shame.
Mrs. Atkins.
Yes?
And the cabin boy.
Yes.
What am I going to do with you?
Well...
Who do you want me to be? Do you want me to be the old slave or the cabin boy?
Depends on who picks us up. One of my boats, and you're my prisoner. One of your boats, and I'm your prisoner.
Miss Wilson. Mariah, I am afraid that whichever boat picks us...
With how good she is at role-playing, dude, imagine playing a D&D game with her, dude. That would be so fun.
I am your prisoner anyway.
Colonel, I only want to say that I am your prisoner, too.
That's so touching.
They were picked up by a French merchant ship en route to India via the Cape.
Ew.
The captain was happy to marry them, and by the time they could return to America, the war was over. Would that the rest of the country could have learned from them and become reconciled as quickly. All you need do is reconcile yourself to a short wait, and then I shall return. It needs all kinds of soldiers to make an army. Infantry, artillery, armor, and air. But the soldiers who are needed to support them all are the soldiers who neither fight nor die. The soldiers who never grow old or tired, weary or hungry. And these are the soldiers of solid gold, who will serve any master or any cause. And in the end, these are the soldiers who win. Our cast included Michael Wager, Evie Juster, Ian Martin, Court Benson, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
So the moral of the story is if you're going to buy a bunch of mercenaries with gold, don't trust somebody who you never met before to take the ship across the ocean to England. And then if you do that, keep all of the actresses, keep tabs on all the actresses you know, because they might foil your plot. So that is the moral of today's story. I hope you guys write it down and remember it, because it's a very important lesson for all of us. A short wait, get them at the hardware. Dun. And that concludes the Master of Disguise 2. Okay. All right, that was a good one. All right. So I did put a bunch of these episodes on here, so I'm trying to look through and find the best one. We got the coffin with the golden nails, the Midas touch. The Midas touch was really good. That one was good. The Other Life, the reunion, and A Drink with Dionysus. I wish I remembered which. Okay, that's it. This calls for the CBS website. I'm going to look up all these episodes just to read the synopsis so we make sure I remember which one we're listening to here. CBS Radio, A Drink with Dionysus. Let's see this. Let's see this ish right here. Which one was this episode? Here, I'll share the screen so y'all can follow along with me at home. Thank y'all so much for being here. Please like and share. Remember to leave comments when the episode is done going live. It actually really helps us in the algorithm. A nuclear weapon poetically named after the Greek god of wine. Oh, this one. We got to listen to this one, dude. This one was one of the best. All right. We found our episode, dude. This is one of the comedy episodes. Now we haven't listened to a comedy old-time episode since that Talking Horse one. So I really enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys do too. So let's do it up, dude. A Drink with Dionysus. I'm going to skip ahead here. Skip this little intro here. Dot.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There is no disguise which can, for long, conceal love where it exists, or simulate it where it does not. So said the French philosopher, to which we might add, there is no chain so strong, no wall so high, that can imprison love when its time has come to be free.
But what is it?
It says what it is. See? Read. It is a nuclear warhead.
A nuclear warhead?
That is what it says. What can we do with a nuclear warhead?
What can we do?
I can think of a few things.
We can sell it.
Sell it? Who would want to purchase a nuclear warhead?
Yeah, nobody.
Our mystery drama, A Drink with Dionysius, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan.
Cheers to all of our late night, night owl, porch stream, Ewok, homeboys and homegirls. God bless you guys, dude. Here's to good friends. Here's to late night chill streams, and all glory to God. Glory to God for all things, man. God bless you guys.
And stars Fred Gwynn. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself hath said, "This is my own, my native land." I'm not sure. These seem to be such cynical, skeptical times, so alien to honest sentiment, so impatient with the traditional values. But perhaps it's all a pose. Perhaps underneath As the songwriter said, every heart beats true under red, white, and blue. Well, our mission today is to examine the heart of a most unlikely patriot, one Sprinkles Magoon. And his story shall be told by a man who is both his best friend and his worst enemy, Detective Sergeant Francis K.
Sprinkles Magoon, good name.
Flummer.
I wouldn't say I was Sprinkles' best friend. And since Sprinkles himself was his own worst enemy, I'm going to fall short there, too. What you could say, without fear of favor, is that Sprinkles was a crook. And I'm a cop. So from time to time, we'd meet in the way of routine business. Hello there, Sprinkles.
I do not believe we are acquainted.
How you feeling?
I don't know anything.
What's doing?
I have not heard anything. I have not seen anything.
All right, Sprinkles, how are they treating you?
Nobody has ever treated Sprinkles Magoon. He always pays his own way. And now, if you will be so kind as to excuse me, I cannot afford to be seen in public chattering with the police side.
I tell you what, dude, he's pretty eloquent for a common crook.
That is the German language for the cops.
And so it would go. You knew Sprinkles was doing this and that, here and there, now and then. But he really wasn't bothering anybody too much. After a while, in the department, you learn that as far as certain things are concerned, it's best to live and let live, if you know what I mean. Well, anyhow, one night, I'm sitting at the desk, looking at the clock on the wall and the snow on the sidewalk.
What is this, like a Portland police officer? He just doesn't arrest the criminals. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that, you know. He's breaking into your car at 2 a.m. He's falling asleep drunk in the backseat of your car. You got to wake up the next day to go to work, and you find this smelly hobo in the back of your car. You know, he's not really bothering nobody.
Hoping that nobody's going to do anything bad to somebody till after
average Portland police officer experience.
The midnight, at which time my relief will have to handle it. When the phone rings. Flummer.
Flummer!
Yeah, this is Sergeant Flummer.
Sergeant, it is me.
Who?
Me.
Who are you?
This is Sprinkles. Sprinkles Magoon.
Oh, Sprinkles. What's up? Hey, Sprinkles, you still there?
Yes, I am present. It is just...
It is just what?
It is just... I am wondering.
Wondering? About what?
I am wondering if I am doing the right thing.
In what connection?
In this connection. Talking with the gendarmes.
What?
That is the French language word for the cops.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Would you like to come up here?
Why?
Why? I believe I may have killed somebody.
Sprinkles.
Therefore, can you come right over?
I'm on my way.
I'm kind of busy.
Hey, well, wait a minute. Where are you?
I'm a police officer. I can't be running around every time somebody gets killed.
Sprinkles. Yeah. Well, I guess that's Sprinkles. Yes?
I believe I neglected to give you a vital piece of information.
Yeah, Sprinkles, where are you?
I am at 98 St. Regis Place.
98 St. Regis.
Apartment 10B.
Hey, Sprinkles.
I am at 98 St. Regis Philbin Place.
What's going on?
It is big, Sergeant. Very big. Huge.
St. Regis Place. Sprinkles must have been stepping up in class. What would he be doing in a high-rent district? Basically, he was a dip. You know, a pickpocket. He liked to work the crowds.
Dude, I love that old-time slang. He's a dip. That's awesome.
St. Regis was a luxury high-rise. I flashed my star at the flunky, and he run me up in the elevator. And then I padded down a thickly carpeted corridor and come to a stop in front of 10B.
Who is ringing?
Sergeant Flummer. Sprinkles. What happened to you? That's blood.
I have been shot.
Shot?
The bullet has merely grazed my forehead. You should see the other guy.
What other guy?
He is resting behind the couch.
Hey, he's dead.
Oh, yes, he is dead.
And, you killed him, Sprinkles?
Yes, you could say I was the instrument of his departure.
You killed him?
And here is the gun.
Now, look, Sprinkles, this ain't your style.
Well, have you ever heard it said, the leopard will change his spots?
Yeah, but that's for leopards, not for pussycats like you.
You do me an...
Yeah, you're supposed to be the vanilla and chocolate Sprinkles, but now you're getting all rainbow-colored sprinkles on me. Come on, what are you doing?
Justice Sergeant, if you will not believe, I ventilated Mr. Cherry Berry.
Who?
Mr. Cherry Berry.
Yo, the names in this episode are on another level.
Oh, for crying out loud, Sprinkles. You mean I'm going to have to arrest you for murder?
I do not know what else you can do.
Murder? How could you get mixed up in murder?
So far, we got Sergeant Flummus, Mr. Cherryberry, and Sprinkles.
Did not know it would come to this.
But you're
Oh, sorry, Sprinkles Magoo.
pickpocket. And a good one.
I can no longer earn an honest living as a pickpocket. I'm a victim of progress.
What's that?
Pity the poor pickpocket. He is obsolete. I am the victim of what is called the cashless society.
The cashless society?
Oh, please, bro. If you only knew what it's like in 2025. Cry me a river, Sprinkles.
Sure. There is no longer any cash walking around the street. You lift the wallet, what do you get?
You're Mr. Jimmy's. You're Mr. Jujubees. I don't want to be Mr. Jujubees. Why am I Mr. Jujubees? Because you're a faggot, all right?
Credit cards, traveler's checks.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot live on little plastic cards now, can I?
No, I guess not. But you still haven't told me why you had to shoot this Mr. Chiribiri.
Yeah. It is a long story.
Sprinkles, you better let me hear it. Just start at the beginning.
Yeah. The beginning. You could say it all began when this female individual, whose name I shall not reveal, but shall refer to as Boston Sadie, encountered me in the saloon, which I shall likewise not identify, but which shall hereinafter be known as Frisco Charlie's.
Well, look who we got here. Sprinkles Magoon.
Sadie. Boston Sadie.
In the flesh.
You have added a generous amount of that, Sadie. Married life must agree with you.
Oh, no, it don't.
Oh, I am truly sorry to hear that.
Look, Sprinkles, I got a little proposition. Interested?
Why, Sadie, I thought you were turning honest.
Yeah, so did I. You know, the little cottage in the country, the roses climbing over the fence, and the whippoorwills. What's the use?
Oh, I am indeed sorry to hear that there is a sour note in the symphony of your happiness.
I thought I was marrying a civilian.
So, didn't you?
No, I married a thief.
A thief?
I was under the impression that Elwood was an upright, legitimate member of society with a job. He's not an honest thief like you and me and the rest of us. He's the worst kind.
The worst kind?
He's a closet thief.
Oh?
He wants to steal, but he don't have the nerve.
Oh, that is bad.
Oh, I thought it'd be a new life for me. But on the wedding night, he said that he would...
Sadie, are you sure you would like to discuss this intimate matter with me?
He said, darling, I have a confession to make.
Are you sure you want me to listen?
He said, dearest, I want you to show me the ropes.
He said that?
Yeah, all my life, he said, I always wanted to be a crook, but I didn't know how. Please, my dearest, teach me.
And did you?
Oh, there when all my dreams are going straight. But when you love a guy...
Oh, yeah, love.
I said to him, Angel, you can't just go out and become a thief. Especially at your age, 35.
True. If you possess the calling, it shows itself in early life, like ballet dancers, violinists.
Yeah, I said, what do you want to be? A safecracker, a pickpocket? You gotta first become an apprentice.
That is the truth.
You gotta work and study day and night.
How I remember.
But if that's what you want, I guess I can support us while you learn.
And just where is he attending school?
Oh, he don't want to quit his job.
Oh, but
How can I quit the job, he says. I got vacation, sick leave, hospitalization, and in 20 years I get a pension.
Well, those are extremely powerful
This is such a ridiculous story.
arguments.
But he ain't happy.
So, what is going to take place?
Well, I figured out how he could get some action in the place where he works.
Yo, Bill Hicks in the house. What's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. Fellow late night owl.
Hey, good thinking. And just where is he employed?
On an army base.
Wait a minute. I do not understand. What is there to steal on an army base? Cannons?
No, but you're close.
Sorry, I was muted. Today's episode is a little bit of a different flavor. We're listening to a comedy episode of radio, and this one's a good one.
Close.
Pistols.
Oh. Well,
Oh, what do you say, Sprinkles?
what do I say? I say, regretfully, no thank you.
45 caliber automatics.
I am allergic to firearms. I am a peaceful citizen.
Plenty of guys are in the market for a nice, new, shiny 45 caliber automatic.
I just remembered I have this appointment.
Oh,
see?
come on. You don't have no appointment.
But I do, with a psychiatrist.
Oh, Sprinkles.
And maybe you'd better see one, too, also, if you believe you can steal guns from an army post.
But I figured how to do it.
Then permit me to wish you the very best of luck.
But it needs you, Sprinkles.
Me?
It needs your fingers.
My finger?
Yeah. We know who carries the keys to the room where the guns are kept.
I am sorry, Sadie.
No, listen. There's nothing to it. I even talked it over with Mumbles Pennyfeather.
Mumbles?
You have no idea how anxious Mumbles is to get a hold of some of that hardware.
But, Sadie, I do not...
Mumbles said to me, we were sitting right at this table here. He said, you know who'd be right for a job like this? Sprinkles Magoon.
Mumbles, so he's always had an exaggerated estimation of my talents.
Sprinkles, your end, I guarantee, $5 grand.
$5 grand? I used to pick that up in a good week, Sadie.
Look, it's waiting for us in a carton in that army storeroom.
Yeah, all you gotta do is, break into an army base and steal a bunch of stuff. Not a big deal.
It's packed with 45 caliber pistols.
How do we get it out of there?
You don't worry about that. You just get the keys.
Dude, I love that they have the Twilight Zone sound effect there. That is so cool.
Tell me, Sprinkles. You got yourself into a caper to knock off some pistols from the army?
They do have a lot of them, Sergeant. You would think with all those atom bombs and all, they would not require any more small firearms. However...
Never mind that. Did you actually steal the guns?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. I only know what I did.
Hey.
And what did you do?
I stole the keys.
The keys. Yes, no matter how carefully and closely guarded an object may be, there is always the key that opens the lock, that secures the door. Therefore, one must also carefully guard the key. It also follows that one must also carefully guard the person who has access to the key. And one must also carefully guard all those who, what you see, where this goes? Somewhere there has to be a weak link. There is. And the chain snaps in Act 2. There was the veil through which I might not see. There was the door to which I found no key. Such was the lot of Mr. Edward Fitzgerald, the poet of the Rubaiyat. Perhaps he might have found the key had he been fortunate to enlist the cooperation of our own Sprinkles Magoon, an expert at finding things, especially when they happen to be in someone else's pocket. We go forward.
Now, Sprinkles, we have to proceed in an orderly fashion, you understand?
Without a question, Sergeant Flummer.
All right. Now, this Boston Sadie arranges to cut you into a scheme to swipe some .45 caliber pistols from an army base, right?
You are correct, Sergeant.
Now, where does this guy on the floor, this very dead guy, come in?
He does not come in just yet.
He don't?
No. It is still too early for him to make his appearance.
All right, Sprinkles, where are we?
We are still in Frisco Charlie's Bar and Grill. I am still engaged in conversation with Boston Sadie.
Yeah, I still haven't told you what I got for lunch yet.
And the pros and the cons, the alsos and the maybes. What you are saying to me is that all I have to do is get the key, right? Is that what you were saying?
That's the whole grand opera. All you gotta do is get the key.
And where does that key happen to be?
In somebody's pocket.
Namely?
Lieutenant Melvin McBride, also known as Moonface.
He had the key to the gun room.
You got the picture down, Pat. You lift the key, you make a wax impression, then you slip the key back into Moonface's pocket. You follow this?
I follow, but I do not know if I like where it is going.
Oh, you're gonna love it. You'll see. Now, we'll get the box with the...
Have a good night, KF. Good to see you, homegirl.
Guns. Bring it to you, and you make the delivery to Mumbles. Pick up the cash, and we're home.
But they will know the guns are gone the next day.
How will they know?
What, don't they check up on his situation?
Sure, but Thorleaf is the inventory clerk.
And who may I ask is Thorleaf?
My husband.
Oh.
Now, do we spend the rest of the night chewing the fat, or do we say, green light, leave us go?
And you said, let's go. Is that right, Sprinkles?
I said, leave us go. And we went.
Where?
To a place that is named Big Burger.
Big Burger?
Yeah, this is where Lieutenant Moonface McBride takes on his lunch.
Don't they have a mess hall on a base?
Oh, indeed they do, but this lieutenant, see, he finds something wrong with it.
Something wrong?
Yeah, on the base they serve meals that are full of proteins and vitamins and all the good things that give a person rosy cheeks. Whereas at Big Burger, Lieutenant Moonface is able to consume
4 big burgers, 4 fries, 2 thick malts, an apple pie, and a cherry pie. Put chocolate ice cream on the cherry pie and vanilla on the apple.
That's him. Now, the key, it's on a ring. You'll have to lift the whole thing.
Just which key is it?
It don't matter.
Which?
You mean you can swipe it off the ring?
Please, which one is it?
Well, it'll be the longest one. But you can't just lift one key from a closed ring.
Please, why don't you go up and say a social hello to Lieutenant Moonface while I go to work, huh?
Hello, Lieutenant McBride.
How you do, Miss Arbalest?
Having your lunch, I see.
Oh, it is merely a snack, as it were.
A snack?
Yeah, just keep body and soul together till...
I am sorry. I spilled that whole cup of coffee. And it is all over your nice, clean uniform. Here. Let me take this napkin and...
I'm glad you like it, Jason, because I was thinking the same thing when I listened to it. I was like, I love this, dude. And it gets better, dude. It gets so good. Oh, my goodness. A cup of coffee.
No. It is not all right. We must wipe away all of the...
I have it clean. My burgers and fries are
Right, dude? It's so good. I should have played this one first.
getting cold.
I shall have you clean in no time at all.
And my ice cream is getting warm.
There. Oh, it all did get cold. Little sister, another order that works for this gentleman.
Yeah, well, now,
You, sir, are fighting for our country. You need all your strength.
yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, but I do. I do have to. It's for our country. Come on now. Go ahead, Lieutenant. Eat up.
Well, this is
Sprinkles might be a crook, but nobody can say he's not a patriot.
very nice of you.
Yeah, it is because you uphold the flag.
Actually, I just run the supply room.
Well, they have got a flag in there too, don't they? The flag.
Well, actually, I just cleaned the toilets.
I remember. It was my favorite poem in school. Sprinkled with white for a cause that is right. Sprinkled with blue for hearts that are true. Sprinkled with red for those that have bled. The undying story of our own old glory.
That's a very noble sentiment.
I would recite that poem so much they gave me a nickname, Sprinkles. Well, it has been a pleasure to serve you, Lieutenant. Enjoy your lunch.
And, you got the key.
Oh, yeah.
While the guy was sitting there, you got the key off the ring, made the impression, and put it back.
It is all, how you say, in a day's work, huh?
Oh, boy. Then what did you do?
Then it was up to Boston Sadie and the husband, Four Leaf.
And this guy on the floor, where's he come in?
Lieutenant, he does not yet arrive.
What was the next step?
I give the impression of the key to Sadie, and she says, meet me tonight, 9 o'clock. The corner of 5th and Roosevelt, which is where I did find myself. On the button.
Sprinkles.
Sadie.
It's all yours.
What is?
A carton in the trunk. Now, you take the car. You go to Mumble's place. He's expecting you. You give him the guns. He gives you the money. You come back to my house. We split.
Hey, you got the guns, huh?
Oh, it was shooting fish
And we all go back to the Winchester for a pint.
in a barrel.
Yeah, who'd you... Oh, sure, Sprinkles. Sure, thought you was never going to give you... Oh, all right, come in.
Here, leave me set this down. Mumbles, it must weigh a ton. Yeah.
50. That's what she said, 50. So you got 50 pieces of merchandise in there, huh?
If Boston Sadie said 50, then 50 is the number. And now, so Mumbles, the cash.
50, and she was only going to cut Sprinkles off 5? Dude, you got to make Sprinkles an equal partner. I mean, without Sprinkles, there is no caper.
What? Oh, the cash, sure. But yeah. First we count the merchandise. We open up the box. It ain't I don't trust nobody. I mean, you get the idea.
Oh, I understand your position.
One time in Chicago, we just take this here crowbar and we...
let me give you a hand, Mumbles.
You know, I once done time in Seattle because I never thought we'd get her off.
A little bit of faith is all you need, Mumbles. And now, come on, we remove this pattern. And here we should have 50 little beauties all lined up in a row.
Yeah, they... Hey, what the...
And now, Mumbles, if you will, the cash. Mumbles, why do you point that Roscoe at me?
50 little beauties, sure. You and Sadie. You think you can pull a fast one on old Mumbles?
What is it that you are exactly talking about?
You drop the box, take the cash, and old Mumbles here holds the bag, huh?
What bag?
Where are the pistols?
The pistols are in a box.
Where?
50 pistols. They should be in a box.
You know, Mumbles here's gonna bump you off. And then is he going to have a date with Sadie?
Hey, Mumbles, listen, I did not mean any harm. I did not drop the box and run, huh? Did I not stay and help? I am as surprised as you are. It was a mistake, an honest mistake. Let us see, shall we, what is inside the box?
There ain't no pistols.
Well, leave us see. Yeah, it's a big tube. This thing at the end, something's written down on it. Let me read what it says, huh? It says,
Come on. What are you mumbling about? What does it say?
It says, warhead, type Dionysius, nuclear.
No, what? What did you say?
I guess it is a Dionysius missile warhead.
Sprinkles, get that thing out of here!
A warhead?
Out!
Mumbles, do you comprehend the possibilities?
Your
boys, Mumbles. Now they can walk into a bank. Instead of a pistol, they will use this genuine U.S. Dionysius nuclear warhead.
Oh, out!
But
out.
Mumbles, you have no imagination.
That sure is a unique way to rob a bank.
Wait, Sprinkles. That is the missile that's been reported missing.
The very same, Lieutenant.
Yeah, well, how did you...
It seems Sadie's husband made a little mistake. He picked up the wrong carton.
The FBI, the CIA, the whole alphabet's been hunting for this thing, Sprinkles.
So I returned to Sadie's house. And when I informed Thorleaf of what he had accomplished, he fainted.
Thorleaf, darling, speak to me. Oh, Sprinkles, what are we going to do about him?
What are we going to do about him? What are we going to do about warhead-type Dionysius nuclear?
We will not lose our heads.
A nuclear missile warhead?
It's only a small one.
You mean it was just laying around where anybody could get at it?
Oh, no. You have no idea the security. There are guards and computer time locks and... Nobody could ever get this thing.
Then how do we get it?
All that security is up in the front. Around the back, there's a small door. And
Sadie, you have broken the unwritten rule. You have worked with an amateur.
What could I do? I'm in love. It meant so much to him. But wait, look. We could have an even bigger deal. Yeah, it's a chance to make the biggest score of all time.
And to what kind of score are you referring?
We'll sell the warhead.
Oh, yeah. You may be no offense who will purchase a nuclear warhead.
Why, it'd be worth $1 million.
No, Sadie. Leave me inform you as to our immediate course of action.
Wait, Sprinkles.
We shall take the warhead back to the Army base and leave it on the doorstep like it was a newborn baby.
Look, Sprinkles, you gotta listen to me.
Did I not already listen to you? Were you not gonna steal 50 pistols for us to...
This time we're gonna make a fortune.
I do not think so.
We are gonna sell this warhead. And I know who would want to buy it.
You do?
I know just the customer. I know just the right customer.
A customer for a fully armed nuclear warhead? Who would want to buy one? Now, there are
Well, it's that great Russian spy, Mr. Milkshake.
all sorts of interesting possibilities, all kinds of potential situations. And when you consider our good friend Sprinkles and the company he keeps, the permutations and combinations...
Dude, for real.
Well, they add up to infinity. But Act 3 is only a few minutes away. There is no substitute for hard work, said Mr. Thomas Alva Edison. And of course he was right. Those who choose to chase easy money soon find themselves working harder and harder to catch it. And somehow it just keeps eluding the grasp. As Mr. Sprinkles Magoon, our protagonist, has discovered.
I know who'll buy a missile.
Who?
Who do you think? An enemy agent.
Oh, what?
You heard me, an enemy agent.
But Sadie...
But Sadie what?
I do not think it is right.
Why not?
Well...
They'll pay a big price.
Sadie, money is not all there is to life.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
And this is a secret thing, Sadie.
How do you know?
Well, I figured...
Look, I just figured it out. Look, either it's a secret thing or it ain't, right?
Well, yes, right.
Well, if it ain't a secret, then the enemy already knows about it and there's no harm done, right?
Apparently it
right.
is.
And it's okay to sell it, right?
Yeah, right.
But what if it is a secret?
Then we cannot sell it.
Then we have to sell it.
Will you?
Oh, sure.
I'm afraid I do not see why.
So we can make sure there will be peace in the world.
How does that work?
Well, you see, the enemy will now know what kind of secret weapon we got, what it can do to him if he steps out of line. What's going to happen if he tries to mess around with the good old United States of America? You see? Oh, Sprinkles. How else is he going to know how important it is for him to behave himself?
Yeah, we're going to sell him a nuke so he knows what we got, what we're packing.
I've done many a job in my life, but this is the first one I ever done that was going to help my country, too.
And, Sadie, just where are you going to discover an enemy agent?
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. Don't you read the papers? The country's full of enemy agents. It's just a detail, you understand? Sooner or later, we're bound to find one.
And did you find one, Sprinkles?
Yes, Lieutenant. We found Mr. Cherry Berry.
The dead guy on the floor.
The exact self-same person, Lieutenant.
He's an enemy agent?
I fear you are correct.
Well, how'd you get to him?
They say the country's full of enemy agents. They could be right. But enemy agents are like taxi cabs. There's never any around when you need one.
Then where did you get this, Mr. Chiribiri?
Well, you are no doubt aware of the French language expression, cherchez la femme.
It's close.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
It means you should
It's close. It's not exactly Jerry Berry, but it's close.
always look for the dame.
Yo, what's
Sprinkles.
up? K-Ram, good to see you. See, I don't know where you are in false time zone, but here in real time, it's 12:49 a.m. It's after midnight. This is a late night porch stream. Some people, they're living in the past. Some people are living in the future. But here in Eastern Standard Time, the real time of the world, it is nighttime. So good evening to you. It's good to see you.
I'm always amazed at your, what's the word, erudition.
Yeah, I am a self-educated person, Lieutenant. I hang around libraries and museums where I read books and I admire pictures and also pick up dames.
Oh, yeah. I heard there were good places.
Yeah, especially smart, skinny ones.
Not my type.
Well, as they say in the Latin language, de gustibus non disputandum.
What does that mean?
Do not spit into the wind.
Well, getting back to Mr. Chiribiri, rigor mortis has already set in, and we have yet to account for him.
There is a lady of my acquaintance, see? She has a certain type of establishment. I shall not tell you her name, but I shall refer to him from now on as Madame Venus.
An excellent alias.
Yeah, she meets
Madam
all
what?
kinds of people.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And
Madam Bemis?
So one night I figured I would just drop by for a sociable chat.
Dude, these names are really getting wild.
Sprinkles.
How's tricks, Venus?
Oh, like there's no tomorrow.
That is good.
Phoenix.
Venus, you could do something for me.
Venus. Okay, Madam Venus with a V. Okay, I got you, Sprinkle. Sorry, sometimes your accent's a little hard to pick up on.
Sprinkles, honey, all you have to do is name it.
Venus, you got all kinds of people here.
Well, you know the saying. Through these portals pass all of mankind.
Yeah, doctors, lawyers, politicians.
You name it.
Do you ever get an enemy agent?
Why do you ask?
I need one.
I don't know.
I sure could use an enemy agent.
Well, I'm sure we get an occasional enemy agent now and then, but
But what?
Dude, this episode is so awesome, bro.
Can't go around telling everybody. Would be bad for business. You'd be surprised who comes in here.
But you wouldn't be telling everybody. Just me.
Oh, I'd like to do it, Sprinkles, but...
Venus, I'm not asking this for myself.
No?
It is for the good of our country.
Oh, well, that's different. I'll notify my associates here, and we'll see who we can turn up.
No. Yeah. Hello.
This is Mr. Sprinkles Magoon. No.
This is Sprinkles Magoon, yes.
Ah, we have connected.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
It is 3:30 a.m.
Well, what is it you want?
I am the person you have been looking for.
The person,
Does the name Madame Venus mean something to you?
Yeah, sure.
And you have something for me?
I would have something for you if you would have something for me.
I understand. One hand must wash the other. What have you got?
I have got a nuclear warhead.
What kind of nuclear warhead?
A U.S. nuclear warhead. Is that not sufficient?
No, we have so many. Tell me what one you have, and I shall see if it is worth my time and trouble.
The one I have is called the Dionysius.
The Dionysius? Are you sure?
That's how it's labeled. Now, how much you going to pay for it, huh?
How much? Wait.
Wait for what?
Wait till I consult my prize list. Let me see.
Yeah, let me just pop up my Rolodex here.
Here.
It is I, the Count. 1 warhead. 2 warheads.
Dionysius, $10,000.
$10,000? Is that all?
But you are free, of course, to try somewhere else. But you will find that we pay top price.
But it is worth, it should be worth a lot more than that.
My friend, this is not a seller's market.
I am not sure.
Mr. Sprinkles, bring here the merchandise. We will have a glass of wine, we will talk, and we will see.
Okay.
You come to 98 St. Regis Place, apartment 10B.
Come in, Mr. Sprinkles Magoon. I am Mr. Chiribiri.
I am pleased to meet you.
Now, let us see what you have for me.
Here it is, just what I said. The Dionysius warhead.
So, yes, the Dionysius warhead. It is excellent. Excellent.
Good. Now that you see the merchandise, let's talk money.
We agreed on 10,000, yes?
No. You said 10,000.
15.
20.
Too much.
It is not your money.
True, but I must not exceed my budget.
You give a little, I will give a lot. Leave us, make it 17.5.
My soft heart, it will be the death of me.
Man, this is the best episode of Shark Tank I've ever seen.
Sold, my friend. You have done well for yourself.
Cash.
Yes, of course. Let me count it out for you.
I'm sorry, I cannot take a check.
I understand. 1,000, 2,000, 3D. How convenient it would be if I could use a credit card. But I do not suppose it would be practical. 17,500. There you are.
Thank you very much.
Now, a glass of wine.
I never touch the stuff.
Then, Mr. Sprinkles, I bid you good night. And may we do more business in the near future.
I do not think so.
Oh, have you any complaints about how you have been treated?
No. It's not that. It's just I am not in this business.
Oh, I see.
I only show you this little item for one reason.
I understand. For money.
No. Do not delude yourself. That money was just for expenses.
Well, then why have you sold me the warhead?
So you can learn what it does. And this will make you think twice about getting funny with the United States of America.
Mr. Sprinkles, to begin, we already know what the warhead does.
You do?
Of course. The Dionysius missile, named after the ancient god of wine. It is fired into a concentration of advancing troops. It explodes and sends fumes of pure whiskey in such great strength that the soldiers fall to the ground in a drunken stupor.
Is that what it does?
Yo, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Of course.
And you know it all the time?
To be sure.
Oh.
And this will help us to
They got the drunk bomb. They got the gay bomb.
conquer your decadent democracy.
Not just hold on.
Ah, yes,
Just...
we shall bring you true freedom, full liberty, complete justice.
Wait a minute.
And
here,
anyone who does not like it, we shall put him against the wall. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. That is how to deal with all the enemies of the people. Do you agree?
Hold on, Mr.
And we shall tear down that flag.
What flag?
The flag of oppression, the American flag.
Oh, no. You will not.
It shall never again fly and pollute the breeze.
You cannot talk that way about Old Glory. The deal is off.
You are beginning to talk like an enemy of the people.
Here's your money.
Honor.
Oh, yes. And I am taking back that missile.
You fool, stand back.
That little heater does not scare me,
Do
Buster.
not take one more step.
I said the deal is off.
I have warned you.
Hey, Dave, let go.
You know, a simple deal can never go through. You try to sell a nuclear warhead to somebody, and it's always got to be a problem.
Mr. Cherryberry. Mr. Cherryberry.
Yeah, this is Flummer. I'm at 98 St. Regis, apartment 10B. I got one dead body, one Dionysius nuclear warhead. I got one prime suspect. You better call the FBI, the CIA, and anybody else who wants a piece of it.
And that is my story, Sergeant Flummer.
Yeah. Sprinkles, I have to arrest you for the murder of Mr. Chibibiri. And I will have to inform you that as of now, anything you say could be used against you.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Sprinkles, how did that poem go again?
Sprinkled with white for a cause that is right. Sprinkled with blue for hearts that are true.
What's this? You never read about the murder? You never read about Sprinkles and a missing warhead? I'll tell you what happened. The big wheels decided to hush it up. And then somebody figures maybe Sprinkles isn't a dip, but is a member of one of the security outfits and don't want to blow his cover. Anyhow, Sprinkles is out on the streets, alive and well, and either lifting wallets or trapping foreign agents. Take your pick.
What do you think? Me? I don't know. It could be either of the alternatives that Lieutenant Flummer suggests, or it might be a third. Who knows? One thing and one thing only is for sure. I shall be back in just a short while. I suppose it began way back in Exodus, where it is written, spies were sent to spy out the land. And we've had spies ever since. Spying, as you know, is supposed to be a serious business, and therefore, that is really what's funny about it. Our cast included Fred Gwynn, Robert Dryden, Bryna Rayburn, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
All right. Was that not awesome, dude? When I heard that, I was like, oh, we got to listen to this one, man. I love it. Sometimes it's good to switch it up with a little comedy episode like that. And that one's definitely the best of the comedy episodes I've heard so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I liked it, because I thought that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, for fellow late night porch hanging, chill streaming with me. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you to all the lurkers, to all those who hang out in the live chat. Thank you to those who like, who share, who subscribe, and who leave comments after the video's done going live. Just wanted to remind y'all that was a classic. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Thank you so much to those who are super chatting. I really do appreciate that right now, as I just got laid off from work. I could really use the help. So thank you to everybody who does that. I'm really excited for the new technology upgrade that we're getting to. It's not quite a Dionysius level nuclear warhead, but it is close. It is close. So I'm excited for the new chill streams we're going to be doing, and to just keep on keeping on, because I got to get back into the swing. You know, you get rusty if you don't, if you're lazy like me and you stream once every blue moon. So hopefully we will kick it up a notch, and I'll get back into the swing of things, and we'll start making some streams again. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't make any ice cream puns, but that's what the chat is for. Yeah, you know, you can't win them all. You just can't win them all. But as far as these episodes go, that was definitely the higher tier. Guys, I hope y'all have a good night. Please remember to pray for our friend Mark, Inquirer, and pray for each other in the chat, dude. And God bless you guys, man. Until next time, Lily Walks signing off. Good night, good evening, good afternoon to those of you living in the past or the future. And I'll see y'all next time. God bless. Peace out.